Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh. The Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahai, not Allah, not Abba, not Yahuwah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahushua. So got to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rikah, Korash. Double honors to the apostles and the bishops and elders of great millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles, Nazar, all of Israel, ready accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupant pushing his truth and believing his truth throughout the four ends of the earth, the entire world, sharing light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akbar who are listening and learning. If your sisters who are listening and learning, coming into another lesson in true facts, faith, and edification. Another day of edification, Lord wants to be edifying. So I tell this lesson. The Lord wants us to be separate. And the separate is those of the hopeful elect, the predestinated. We don't know who are the predestinated. We don't know if we are the chosen. But the Lord wants you to be separate from the ways of the world and from 2/3, which 2/3 is part of your family. I want to read a few precepts because this is prophecy according to the will of Yahweh Shemawashai. Whether you can accept it or not, the Lord wants you to be separate mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and then physically, you will be translated. But it's first and foremost spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Now, I want to read and get a couple of precepts first. Let me get this first precept. I want to go to Deuteronomy. Bear with me here. So in Deuteronomy, this is what the Lord did in the beginnings. Whether you can acknowledge, whether you can accept this or not, this is what the Lord did in the beginning. And this is Deuteronomy. And this that was said was for end time prophecy. Because the Lord is only dealing with the remnant of his people. Now, this is Deuteronomy 30:28. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. So the Lord, it said, when he separated the sons of Adam, if you go through the lineage of Adam after Abel died, Seth was born. And if you go through the lineage, you will see that through the line of Seth and through the line of Cain, there was two Enoses that was born. There's two Enoses. All you gotta do is go read it. That was born between the line of Seth after Abel was died, after Abel passed, and through Cain. Two Enoses. Go read it. The Lord chose a lineage from Seth all the way down through Noah, through Shem, Noah's oldest son. Go read the scriptures. So the Lord made a separation in the beginning. Now, again, it said, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam. Why would the Lord separate the sons of Adam if he loved all nations. When he separated the sons of Adam, he set a bound of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. It said he set. I never went into this before. Let's look at this word set. H5324.
Strong's H5324. Not salve. Not salve.
See this? This is heavy. It said to stand, take one stand, stand upright, be set, established. When you read in Psalms 94:16, the Lord say, who will stand for me against the workers of iniquity? Right? Psalms 94:16. To stand, take one stand, stand upright, be set over, established, perfect, appointed, to be stationed. What the Lord said in Psalms 47 and 10, Psalm 46 and 10, be still and know that I am power. To stand, take an upright position, right? To station, set, to set up, erect. Let's see what the strong say. To be fixed, be determined. Root, to station. It's a appointed, erect, established. It got settled, sharpened. Ooh, best state. The best state is the aristocrats. See, here it goes. Still, that's Psalms 46 and 10. Be still to know that I am power. Still up, upright, established, settled, sharpened. I mean, this is heavy, man. Ooh, right here. Pillar. Pillar. Now, I tell you in Isaiah 19 and 19, verse 19 and 20, that the Lord is setting up pillars. He said, there shall be pillars, there shall be an altar in the midst of Israel, pillars, which is the 144,000 men, whomever they are. So, the Lord has set a separation, right? Let me get this in Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 9 and 25. It reads, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised. The circumcised represents the Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. The uncircumcised is the 17 heathen nations. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised. The uncircumcised represents these heathen nations. But you got 2/3 of Jake that's uncircumcised. It reads, verse 26, Egypt and Judah and Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab and all they that are in the utmost corners, the four corners of the earth, that dwelleth in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised. And see, the heathens, he say, and all of the house of Israel are uncircumcised in heart, which is their mind. Because that's what the Lord called, that's what we are known as Gentiles in the New Testament. So the Lord said he's going to destroy Jake that's cleaving to, Jake that's circumcised spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. He's going to destroy them with the uncircumcised. This is Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel but not of me, rebellious, rebel, re is back, rebellious meaning war. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin and sin. So Jake has to take a covering of the heathens, just as Adam and Eve did when they said they sewed fig leaves together. So when they sewed these fig leaves together, it say they heard in the cool of the day the voice of the Lord, which was the prophets that walked to go down into Egypt and have not acts in my mouth. Now I just read to you in Jeremiah 9:25, it said Egypt, Judah, Edom, Moab, and Ammon that walked to go down to Egypt, America. The revived Roman Empire is the revival of the Egypt Empire, the Syrian Empire, the Assyrian Empire, the Babylonian Empire, this Sodom and Gomorrah that walked to go down to Egypt, Revelations 11:8, and have not asked at my mouth. The Lord said, you didn't ask me if you can do this. Because Jake said in Jeremiah 2, was it Jeremiah 2 and 31, 30 and 31, we are lords, we will come no more unto thee. So they said, we don't got to ask. We doing what we want to do. That's at Jeremiah 44. Jake said, they told Jeremiah, we're going to do whatever we want to do to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. America, Babylon the Great, the pyramid on back of the dollar with the all-seeing eye. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. So the strength in the Pharaoh shall be your shame. It tell you in Hosea 4 and 7, whatever Jake glorify in now is going to be their shame. And everybody glorify money. Because the so-called white man told you, you got to get to the bag. But you just a goddamn greyhound at the racetrack chasing behind a rabbit that ain't even real. Everybody on a rat race chasing behind a rabbit that you will never get. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Let's go to this next chapter. This is Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. So since through Yahweh Shema Shah, of course, because it tell you in Psalm 8:19 that the Lord give us our daily benefits. Your daily benefits come from Yahweh Shema Shah. But it tell you in Proverbs 26 and 10 that, let me read this and come back to this. See, this is the Lord playing tricks on our peoples, man. Strategically playing tricks on the people. This is Proverbs 26 and 10. Because after all this is over, you're going to all things, both rewarded God that form all things, both rewardeth the fool. Yeah, Jesus blessed me with his house and his car. Yeah, it was God that did it. The great God that formed all things, both rewardeth the fool and rewardeth transgressors. The only one that can sin, the only one that can commit transgressions is Israelites. Tell you that in Leviticus 24, Leviticus 26 and 46. At the end of that, at the end of you prospering, at the end of TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Gino Jennings, P. Diddy, Dr. Dre, Snoop, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, at the end of all that, as a dog returning to his vomit, so a fool returning to his folly. Didn't the Lord say in Jeremiah 4 and 22, my people are foolish? But hold on. He said the same thing about the so-called white man. Job said in Job 30, they are children of fools, yeah, base men, they are violent in the earth. 2/3 of our people is fools. Didn't the Lord make us base? We was going into this lamentation of the day. The Lord put us on the bottom and put the so-called white man on the top. So, Proverbs 26:10, the great God that formed all things, both rewardeth the fool and reward of transgressors. So when Jake think they prospering, it was Jesus. Jesus blessed me. You are in a trick bag. And that's Proverbs 16:11. Let's go back to this. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, meaning America, your government, and stay on horses and trust in chariots. This is talking about the military because there are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. America has the greatest, the vastest army on the planet. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. When you see this right here, L-O-R-D in all caps, that's Yahweh in the Hebrew, in the Paleo Hebrew, not the modern Hebrew that them small hats in Israel came up with. The Paleo Hebrew is Yahweh. Yet he also is wise. Who? Yahweh, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers. The evildoers is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, and against the help of them that work iniquity. Who is the help? It's your government. The word government, mind control. Two words. Govern is control. The word meant, go back to the Greek word mente, which means mind. So, and against the help of them that work iniquity. It's the government that tell you you can eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, scallops, scallops, oysters, clams. You can eat crawfish. They tell you that. You don't got to follow laws of the Lord. All you got to do is follow our statutes and penal codes. Stop at the stop sign. Stop at the red light. Don't jaywalk. But don't follow. You can eat pork though. Now the Egyptians are men, which is the Edomites. The modern day Egyptians is the so-called white man. Because he's in control. America, when you go back to Egypt, it was the province of its time over all the other places. America is the province of its time. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses. Horse represents power, and their horses and their power of flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall. Who's giving you government assistance, Section 8 HUD, Habitat Housing, Social Security Disability? The government. Both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping. What's the word hoping mean? Shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. Let me show you what the word hoping means. So the Lord say, they that's giving you the help and they that's being helped, you're gonna fall all together. The London Bridge come falling down. It come falling down. Yeah, you know that song. You went ahead still.
Strong's H 5826. Isaiah.
Isaiah. The word help means to help. The word hoping, it means to help, succor, support, to help, be helped, to helped, protect or aid, help, succor, to surround. That's what it means, man. So they that's being helped and they that's doing the helping shall all fall down. This is Isaiah 13 and 15. We supposed to be separating ourselves from this nation, from these people, man. Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Let's get this. Luke Now, these are the words of the Lord. Now, we got family members, right? Some Jake, Akimen Outwaf, which is men and women, you stand with your family still. You stand with your family. Your family, you probably said, listen, we're not supposed to eat pork. That's according to the laws of the Lord. They may say to you, because they're a Christian, they go to church faithfully, first through fourth Sunday. They may tell you, or the pastor said the laws are done away with. Yeah, the laws done away with. Okay, well, why the hell you still paying tithes? If the laws is done away with, why you still paying tithes? So you telling me all the laws that Jesus nailed the laws to the cross, but the only law that wasn't nailed to the cross, your ass got to pay tithes every Sunday, huh? Don't worry, I'll wait. That's what you telling me? That Jesus, he nailed all the laws to the cross, but paying tithes and offerings. Come on, man. You can't be that slow, man. Now, Luke 12:51. Now, hold on. Let me put this in a red letter. Because this is the Messiah speaking. Do you believe in the Lord? Either you believe in the Lord or you don't. And if you don't, you are a hypocrite. You are antichrist. Anti mean against. Christ mean Mashiach. You against the anointed one. And it tell you in both Psalms 40:7 and Hebrews 10:7, the Messiah said he come in a volume on a book. It was written of him. If you don't believe it, go read John 1:1 down 1 through 3. It said in the beginning was the word of the Lord, and the word became flesh. That's John 1:4, John chapter 1, verse 14. So the Messiah, it said the word of God became flesh. That's our Lord and Savior, our big brother. He came in the flesh. He was a word when he was next to his father, but then he came down here to test the waters. So we can look at our big brother and say, man, the Lord did it. Our big brother did it. We can do it. He's our big brother, man. So he says in Luke 12:51, the Messiah, his name, his Paleo Hebrew name is Yahweh, who the world dumbly, ignorantly called Jesus, which ain't no J's, E's, nor U's in the Hebrew. So where you get Jesus from? Ain't no J's, E's, U's, and V's in the Hebrew. So where the hell Jehovah come from? It come from the so-called white man. It tell you in Malachi 1 that the name of the Lord is dreadful among the heathen. Now, in the 1465 Bible, it tell you these small hats in the land of our land, and the people that's in our land right now, who call themselves Jews, they created dots and dashes called vowel points to change the name of the Lord, because the name of the Lord is dreadful to these Edomites, the so-called white man. So our Lord said, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. Y'all looking for peace? I tell you, nay, but rather division. The Lord is about division. Whether you can acknowledge this, whether you want to accept this or not, it doesn't matter. The Lord came to bring division. You see it? It's in the red. Luke 12:51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you, no, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth, he said, from the time that he came on earth unto this time right now, from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house. So you probably got your father and your mother and your brother and 2 sisters, or 2 brothers and a sister in the house. He said 5 in one house, divided 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother. How can you go against this, man? You Christians is hypocrites, man. The Lord is about division, man. And we supposed to be separated. So again, if you living with family members, but you following the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, and they ain't, listen, you probably told them, we don't put eat pork. Won't put eat shrimp, crab, lobster, scams, scallops, crawdads, crayfish. They're like, you crazy. My pastor said the law is done away with. Jesus nailed the law to the cross. Listen, shut the fuck up and just be divided, man. They ain't gonna get it. Their ass is gonna burn. They're gonna burn to a fucking crisp because they eating a fucking piece of shrimp, man. They gonna burn. They want to eat Western style ribs. Let them eat it. Leave them alone, man. Don't worry about it. Just wait and watch how their ass gonna burn before you if you one of them. Don't worry about it, man. The Lord is bringing the vision, man. You can't. Let me get this. And I'm sorry. I get a little excited. I talk a little loud. Listen, 2 Corinthians. It's the fire, man. The fire that grows in you. It pisses you off because you look at these slow belly niggas. Slow belly, which is lazy niggas, man. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. You got daughters in your house, you got sons in your house, your mother and father, because you still staying with them. You haven't got on your own. Listen, or you are a parent that got daughters in your house, or you got sons and the nigga still smoking weed and cigarettes. But you in the truth. Listen, you just gotta wait on the Lord. Hard as it is, and it vexes your spirit. Cause these niggas still smoking Black and Miles and cigarettes and reefer. You just gotta let the Lord work. You just gotta wait and let the Lord work, man. But you have to be separated, man. This is 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with the unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness? There is none. But you got to deal because this is a situation that happened when you came into the truth and you still was dealing with a dude or you a sister that dealing with a man or a man that was dealing with a woman and you got kids and they actually just won't fold. They just won't. The Lord don't want them, man. But you gotta you gotta suffer that, man. It's hard, but it's fair. I've been saying this since I was a little one from Mississippi, coming from the silk. There's an old saying I heard growing up. It's hard, but it's fair, man. Now I understand why. And what concord have Mashiach with Belial? Belial represents the spiritual demon Satan. Any entity, any person that these niggas, you try to tell Jake, listen, man, a man don't supposed to have long hair. And I read, we done did a lesson, I did a lesson. It tell you that Absalom, wicked as this nigga was, this was a wicked nigga. It said he ain't have no blemish, but that nigga pulled his hair once every year, man. We'll say these other niggas were Shiva Judges, man. That nigga was a demon. But because of what King David did, the Lord said the wickedness should not depart from his house. This nigga had no blemish, and he shaved his hair once every year. What about these niggas that still teaching, so-called teaching the truth? You niggas done passed the Passover. Whether you separated, whether you celebrated in March or April, you niggas still got Shiva Jatas. Huh? You niggas hair still flowing down your back. What say ye, man? The niggas is demons, man. And what concord have Mashiach with Belial? Or what part have he that believeth with an infidel? Listen, man, we gotta suffer this. This is a part of the lot. So for the hopeful elect, right, in Michael, it's a lot going on, man. Jake gotta stay. You got young Jake waking up in the truth with their parents, right? They with their mother and father, they with their father and mother, however. And you watch them still eating bacon. That nigga wake up early easy on Sunday morning, nigga cooking bacon, man. He like, hey, take a turkey bacon. And I ain't even know when me and the head brother of Captain Hoyer went to Atlanta for the little conference. I ain't even know it was fucking beef bacon, man. Brother's like, yeah, bro. Brothers had, man, on a Sunday meal, the brothers in the head brothers of the Atlanta camp had the younger brothers, to cook up the meal for all the, cause we was deep up there. I ain't know it was fucking beef bacon, man. I'm looking for this down here in the Florida, man. I'm looking for beef bacon, man. You got these motherfuckers still want to eat goddamn pork, man. Nigga, you know it's beef and turkey bacon. Why is you can't tell a nigga nothing, man? These niggas love to eat goddamn gummy bears. Like, nigga, you know it's pork in that shit, nigga. Look up, it say gelatin, you slow belly niggas. You can't tell a nigga nothing, man. So, stay. Hey, the Lord said, let me get this, Micah 2:10. We are spiritually, mentally, and emotionally separate from this place. And if we endure to the end, we will be physically translated from this place, man. Right now, it's mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, man. These niggas just won't, they just like, nigga, you know you eat, oh, I love these gummy bears or these, nigga, you know it's pork in that shit, nigga. Micah 2:10, arise ye in the park, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction. So we depart spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Now, so the brother, the head brother, the brother Naharia, man, like, so I said, man, I found out. I said, because I told the brother first, I said, I'm trying to like but this was years ago. So I said, man, I'm still eating, I love to eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches. So I started eating it with peanut butter and honey. Cause I found out that the fucking grape jelly got pork in it, man. This is years ago. So bro said, bro, you can get the strawberry jelly. It got pectin in it. I said, what? I don't even like strawberry jelly. I don't even like strawberries, to be honest with you. Cause I found a little site that showed that strawberries got them little fucking worms in it, man. When you take strawberries, you can go look it up yourself. Don't take my word for it. That shit. So he was like, bro, the strawberry jelly got pectin in it. So I've been eating strawberry, cause I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Before the truth, I used to mess up peanut butter sandwiches with the damn grape jelly. So I used to put grape jelly in my eggs, man. I'm from Mississippi, man. I'm old country ass sugar and water nigga. For real talk. So the brother said, bro, you can get strawberry jelly. It got pectin in it. So that's what I've been on for, last couple years or so. Man, you try to tell Jake, like, these niggas still want to eat Vienna sausages, which got that damn gelatin shit in it, which pork in that shit, man. But again, let me get this. And I was just thinking about this in the plantation, man. So Salakia, for my rude speech, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Jeremiah 51:6. We are mentally, spiritually, and emotionally depart from this place. And shalom to all the Akim and to Nin Yahweh Shema Shabrakatan. This is Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Niggas still eating spam, man. And he got that damn commercials like spam is so good. Spam. What nigga say spam? What's for dinner? What nigga? These Edomites gotta go, man. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off on her iniquities. For this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. So the scriptures I got is the pardon from the separation in the mind, man. That's what I tell you in the Jeremiah 4:14, it reads. Matter of fact, let me get that before I get this. This is Jeremiah. And it's vexing, man. But then you learn, like, man, watching the apostles, like none of this shit moves them, man. Because they've been doing this for 35, 40 plus years. It doesn't bother them. It doesn't move them, man. And I'm growing, like I'm like we are growing to be like, man, okay, this is just how these niggas is set up, man. 2/3 just set up to just be pork belly demons, slow belly niggas, man. This is Jeremiah 4:14. Old Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness, which is tell you in John 15:3, and also Psalms 119. Was that Psalms 119:9? Through the word of the Lord, man. O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness, which is your mind. This word heart means law, that thou mayest be saved. How long shall thy vain thoughts, vain meaning empty thoughts, lodge within thee? So this show you that it's talking about your mind, not your heart and your chest. O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness, that thou mayest be saved. How long should thy vain thoughts lodge within thee? Now this is Zechariah. And the Lord said, make this separation, man. You got to make this in your mind. This is about your mind, man. Zechariah 2:6, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, which is America, Babylon the Great. Saith Yahweh, for I have spread you abroad at the four winds of heaven, saith Yahweh. Deliver thyself, O Zion, you Israelites, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. Who is the daughter of Babylon? It's the so-called white man. Okay? The modern day Chaldeans, the modern day Babylonians, the Edomites, the so-called white man. We got to separate our mind from the way this nigga taught us, man. That's in Colossians 2:8, which I read all the time. I'm holding that too. That's the spirit. This is the brother GMS, homesick Israelite. This is the elder brother not Kemp. He put up you see, I'm holding this too, man. That's the spirit. Which on mine, it's addition to Esther 10:10. But on his, you see how these devils move, man. But on his, he got addition to Esther 1:10. Look at this. Addition to Esther 1:10. Therefore have he made two lots, one for the people of God and another for all the Gentiles. I gotta show you this. I wasn't gonna open up my camera. Let me show you this. So on his page, on his Apocrypha, it got addition to Esther 1:10. Let me show you this. See, these devils is something else. And this fucking Bible destruction group, man, they the one that did this, man. Let me pull mine up. Because on mine, it say addition to Esther 10:10. He'll say 1:10. How could this be? Look at this. Now, this on mine. Let's go back up. See it? Addition to Esther chapter 10, verse 10. Therefore have he made two lots, one for the people of God and another for all the Gentiles. And these two lots came in an hour, which I read in Deuteronomy 32:8, and time and day of judgment before God among all nations. That's why this is talking about in Deuteronomy 32:8. How the hell on my fucking apocrypha, it say addition to Esther 10:10, but here say addition to Esther 1:10. This is the devil, man. It's the devil, man. But it's okay. We got them all. We gonna read them all. Yep. Let's read this from the brother. Hey, Shalom. Man, this is GMS Saints of the Most High. Proverbs 29:27. I love this precept. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked. Yep. Yep. He also put up Jeremiah 3:14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. And I knew this one wasn't going to get that many views, and I don't give a damn, because my works is recorded in the heavens. These niggas hate Shalom. Hey, subscribe to the brother channel. This is a brother from the West Palm Beach camp. The brother Yawanathan, edifying lessons, man. Brother do edifying lessons. Subscribe to the brother channel. Listen, man. Niggas hate separation, man. Of course, this ain't gonna get that many views, and I don't give a damn, man. Thus saith the Lord, man. This is Jeremiah also. I just got a few precepts. I got one more here. Jeremiah 50. We are mentally, spiritually, and emotionally separating from this place, man. And we waiting patiently, Lord willing, physically be translated, man. I hate being around these fucking niggas, man. I hate being around these heathens. I hate being around these fucking niggas, man. This shit is fucking vexing. And I don't give a damn. You don't gotta watch it. I don't give a damn, man. Jeremiah 50 and 8. Remove out of the midst of Babylon. How you gonna do this? We gotta physically be here. How can we remove out of the midst of Babylon? It's spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans and be as he goats before the flock. Being a goat and he goat, you're supposed to be a leader. You are a shepherd to the people, man. That's what this is. I just want to read these few precepts, man, because the Lord is about separation. Again, Luke 12 and 51. Salakia for my Swahili. Salakia, man. I just, like, you just see Jake, you see heathens like, man, these niggas just doing this without, like, no care in the world, man. Like, they don't know that the Lord is going to jack their ass up, man. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but rather division. What's division mean, Lord? Let's see. Let's see what the Messiah say about division. So it say, ooh, of opinion and conduct, division. It say disunion. Hold on. What's disunion mean? Let me look this up. Let's see what disunion mean. Bear with me here. Let me go to Google. Let's see what disunion mean. Disunion definition. Let's see. It says the breaking up of something such as a federation. It got breaking up, dismantling, separation, dissolution, petition, splitting, pardon, severance, schisms, right? So hold on, man. I thought I was done. The Lord say nay. Hold on, let me get this. Leviticus. Let's go Leviticus. 20, right? This is Leviticus 20 and 25. Let's get this. It reads, ye should therefore put difference between clean beasts and unclean, and between unclean fowls and clean, and ye shall not make your souls abominable by beasts, or by fowl, or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, Yahweh, am holy, and have severed you from other people that ye should be mine. Come on, man. What sever mean, Lord? Man, these niggas gonna die by eating a piece of shrimp, man. To divide, separate. separate, sever, set apart, man, to make a distinction, to make a distinction different, to divide in parts, to separate oneself from, to withdraw from, to exclude, to be excluded, to be set apart. Come on, man. Put difference, divide, asunder, separation, sever, distinguish, differ. How long how long do we gotta keep saying this, man? But again, the Lord said it, man. He made a separation. Let me close with this. Let's go back to this, 2 Corinthians. And again, you might have to deal with family members. You might gotta be around, them that's just not in the truth. And you gotta deal with that, man. A real, which I call a demon. You might got to deal with your demon, or you got family member or her family members. You just got to deal, man. This is why the Lord, you just got to be spiritual. Because it tell you in Colossians 3, it say, be not, let me read it. 2 Corinthians 6 and 14, be not unequally yoked together. See, unequally meaning you gotta live with a person, but y'all ain't on the same page. And you don't say nothing. You watch them eat. They got to make them breakfast in the morning. They got to have pancakes, eggs, and bacon. It's okay, man. You just don't say nothing, man. You just watch the Lord. Eventually, the Lord gonna remove them out of your life, or He gonna kill their ass, man. Be ye not equal in yoke together with unbelievers. And it just, let me get this, because brother might got a rib or a demon, I call him. As Apostle Hall called, if Apostle Hall called his rib a demon, I'm gonna call mine a demon. If I got a rib, I'm gonna call her, she's a demon. You can call yours whatever you want to call her. She's a demon. This is what's it get Colossians. Because sometimes you got a rib, like you can't always be in that type of spirit, man. You gotta, because it's balance. So you might gotta take them out to eat. You gotta do stuff, even though they might not be in the truth, even though they might not be following you, whatever. Because the scripture says if she want to dwell with you, then it's cool. You gotta let it be. You gotta take them out to eat. Sometimes you gotta take them somewhere. Sometimes you gotta just pop up on them and bring them flowers. That's just shit you do. So right here say, I just gonna read this point. This is Colossians 3 and 19. It reads, husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them. So that's just something you can't do. No, even though she ain't in the truth, she ain't watching videos, but you do lessons. You got sisters that come on the comment board and they watch videos. They come on your comment board, they on the apostle, they on the other bitch, they on brothers. But your rib, she don't do none of that. Listen, you just gotta be. It is what it is, man. You can't be bitter towards them. And I'm making this point because you're gonna have family members, man. You got family members. You got associates. You got a rib. If you got a rib, you got kids. Because Apostle Romla got a son and he ain't in the truth. And I'm like, man, how can you know that your father is one of the apostles and you ain't in the truth, man? That's heavy, man. That's heavy. But it is what it is. So I just want to make some points on this, man. Lord was edifying. Got to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the bishop, and a great millstone, who teach well. Who are the apostles and elders of all Israel, whether accepted or not. Oh, I want to get this too. In a sincere salutation, taught and pushing this truth and believing this truth with the four ends of the earth. The entire world shedding light to the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akbar who are listening and learning. This is a closing precept, Isaiah 13 and 15, because all Jake that's joined to these heathens mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. And And the Lord is heavy because the Lord said in Ezekiel 3, if he had a went to the heathen nations, that they would listen, man. They will hearken to the Lord. But Israel is imputed and hard-hearted, man. And that's fucking sad to know that if the Lord went to the heathen nations, they'll believe him. But our people won't. Isaiah 13 and 15, of which I read this already. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, which is all these heathen nations, man. And 2/3. Because it tell you in Amos 9 and 10, the Lord said, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. So to be thrust through, meaning what? Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So let me get this. Here's my closing precept. The Lord said in Luke 19 and 27. It's talking about Israelites, man. The Bible is about Israelites, man. The whole entire Bible is about you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, man. The other 17 nations is fucking casualties of war, man. They just casualties of war, man. Okay? The Lord talking to you Israelites, man. Luke 19 and 27. What's the other one I always use? Uh Casualties of war and what's the other one? I can't even think of right now. Luke 19 and 27. But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. And I gotta bring this out too, Salakia. Cause in Michael, right? What the Lord said about 2/3 of our women. And it links perfectly with this precept. Oh, collateral damage. That's it. 2/3 of Israelites gonna be collateral damage and casualties of war, man. Just as it's heavy, because just as the so-called white man, his people, and I'm talking about all of his people that's not rich. I'm talking about all the so-called white people that's not Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg rich. Them Edomites are just casualties of war and collateral damage. They don't care about them, man. This is Micah 17. Then she, who? Then she that is my enemy, the Lord say, shall see it. See what, Lord? And shame shall cover her, right? Because you got the hopeful elect. When you read Isaiah 32, verse 2, it said, a man shall be as a hiding place, right? So she that does not have a covering of a righteous man, then she that is my enemy shall see it. What? And shame shall cover her, which is Isaiah 3, 16 through 25, which leads into Isaiah 4. Then it's saying, shame shall cover her, which say unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets, which goes into Isaiah 3, 16 through 25. So back here in Luke 19 and 27, but those my enemies. The Lord said, what? But she that is my enemy. Because 2/3 of our women and the men are enemies to the Lord. But those my enemies. Remember what the Lord said in Luke 23 and 28? When they said the women was following him when he was toting the cross, he stopped. He stopped as toting the cross and turned to them and said, weep not for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children. Because 70 AD had to happen, man. But those my enemies, which were not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. So when you read in Isaiah 13 and 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through. With what? The sword. And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So if you are not separating yourself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally from the so-called white man, then you're gonna die amongst them physically, while the elect get physically translated, man. Lord was edifying. Again, you gotta give all praise and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rikak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of great millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all the Israel, really accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all that can pushing this truth and believing this truth with the four winds of the earth, the entire world. Shed light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the outward who are listening and learning. If you sisters who are listening and learning. Hey, the opportunity, and may Yahweh Shema Shaka team bless you in your houses. May the blessing of Alex be upon your houses till next time I say Shalom. I'm Isaiah from GMS Orlando County. Listen, closing. Jeremiah 9:25. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh, that I will punish all them which are circumcised, the Israelites, with the uncircumcised, the heathens, Egypt and Judah and Edom, and the children of Ammon and Moab, and all the in the utmost corners. That's the four corners of the earth, man. Babylon the Great, first and foremost, America, and throughout all the countries that dwell in the wilderness. For all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in heart, which is your mind. See it? Separate from the enemy. You know, when we see these sheep, when we see these Evites that be with these Edomites, I always say, separate from the enemy. The nigga's gonna be eating your ass in Jacob's trouble. You're gonna find out. Remember the two sisters, the two Evite, Judite sisters that was with the Edomites on the boat? What happened? Put to death. They showed you now. I forgot the one movie. I forgot the movie. This Edomite, this Jake, this Judite Jake, man went to go hang out with the Edomites in the woods. What happened to him? Yeah, you know the stories, man. The nigga Russ is covered up with red, man. Edomite, the sucker white man, he covered up his rust. The Lord covered up his rust with that red pigment, man. They're gonna reveal themselves, man, in Jacob's trouble. Keep living, watch and wait, and watch Yahweh Shema Shah work. Shalom. You will see.